Hello guys, my name is Tegan and today I want to show you our secondhand furniture, which is basically all of our furniture. There are several reasons why my husband and I prefer to buy secondhand furniture rather than brand new. Number one, you save money. Secondhand is always cheaper than new. Number two, you can buy more unique pieces. Not necessarily one-of-a-kind antiques, but furniture that says something about you rather than where you shop. Number three, you can afford higher quality, solid rather than plyboard pieces. This third point is what we really try to focus more on nowadays. So, quality over quantity in all aspects of life, I guess. And number four, you reduce landfill by buying less into consumer culture.
Our shoe cabinet is actually a wine cabinet. I saw this idea on Pinterest and I bloody loved it. I grew up never wearing shoes inside the house, so there must always be somewhere to store shoes at the door. You can find wine cabinets much cheaper than this, but I took a long time to find something that would fit in this awkward space at our front entrance. And now this is one of my favourite pieces of furniture. It's very solid and I think it's probably the highest quality piece we own. We bought it home hanging out the boot of a car. I thought I was going to lose it on the freeway. But you gotta do what you gotta do. This plant stand was $12 at a trash and treasure market. I had literally been looking for one like it for years, but the few I'd come across were always more than $100. When I bought it and was carrying it around the market, one lady accosted me and seemed to be very upset that I'd found it first. She was like, "Where did you get that? What are you going to do with it?" And I was like, "I'm going to put a plant in it." I swear she nearly ripped it out of my hands. This entertainment unit was probably a little more than I originally wanted to pay, but we really loved the design. All we had to do was drill a hole in the back for the DVD player and the Apple TV cords, and it's got plenty of room for all our DVDs, our CDs, and a few other bits and pieces as well. We have pretty much decided that we are never ever going to buy a new couch or lounge suite again, so long as we have our cat, Celine. The only piece of furniture we've ever bought brand new was a fantastic furniture couch. It wasn't amazing quality, but it looked alright and it did the job. Then Celine arrived on the scene and she thought it belonged to her. I tried everything to stop her scratching it, wrapping it up in tin foil and sticky tape, buying her all the different kinds of cat scratchers, but she basically destroyed it within 18 months or so. We purchased this leather suite for a great price, and around the same time, I invested in the cheapest cardboard cat scratchers from Kmart, which Celine loves. We don't expect it to stay in pristine condition for long because Celine does still like to sleep on them, but at only $250, we don't really mind so much. This rug, while not second-hand, was ex-floor stock, which is another great thing to look for instead of buying brand new. Before RD and I met, I planned to keep a jungle python as a pet. I arranged for my wildlife keeper license and I bought this converted kitchen cabinet from eBay as a terrarium. Then, almost immediately after that, I met RD and he flipped out when he saw what I thought was an obviously fake snake. So it's been empty ever since. I don't really want to get rid of it. We use it for book storage and I keep my records in here as well. We've thought about keeping frogs or stick insects in here, but I'm not so keen. I'm not sure really how I feel about keeping a snake in such a captive environment anymore either. This is the second dining table we've bought as a couple. When we first moved in together, we used my old IKEA desk as a dining table for months. Then we bought a small round 4-seater on eBay, and once we moved into this house, we resold that one to someone who was going to refurbish it because we wanted something bigger for this space. Honestly, I think we paid a little too much for it, especially since it's just from Fantastic Furniture, but it has been serving us very well. I searched Gumtree and eBay for our master bed suite for months and eventually won the bidding on this one for what I think was a great price. It's natural, solid oak, and I love the panelling on the side of the drawers. The model came with wooden handles for all of the drawers, but the previous owners never installed them, and we think it looks great without them too. We were a bit disappointed with this purchase. It's the Fantastic Furniture brand again, and while I knew this when we bought it, the photos did not indicate the poorer condition of the wood. And I couldn't leave it there because I'd already organised for my father to bring his ute up to the city to help us collect it. It has, however, been very useful when family come to stay. And finally, not really a furniture item, I guess, but a large household piece nonetheless, our aquarium, which is way too expensive for us to buy brand new. This was another hanging out the boot on the freeway scenario, which in hindsight was not the smartest idea, but it survived, and even though we've only had varying success with the aqua garden and not very much success with fish, I think it's a great addition to our home. Not just for the peaceful vibe it creates, but the cupboards below act as bonus extra storage too.
Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know if you enjoyed this video and whether or not you buy secondhand furniture, and if so, what is your favourite piece? See you next time. Bye.